Hello friends, my name is David, and I am your coach of the FC Popplio. We are here with week 10 of the UBC. I just got 2 more weeks left after this one, so that's exciting. We are up against Professor Chipboard, and I forget his team name, it'll be in the title, so go look at that. Going over his team, he has a Thunderous Eye, Terrakion, Zardex, Rotom Wash, Tapu Fini, Diggersby, Gourgeist, any size, but let's face it, it's mostly super. Fortress, Snorlax, and Musharna. Looking at my team, I have, well, yeah, you know my team by now. Important things to note of what I decided to build around this week. I decided to try building around Bandit Hitmonlee and T-Spikes. 2 things that I think kind of destroy his whole offense, his whole like team dynamic. Bandit Hitmonlee, Mach Punch kind of destroys Diggersby and Terrakion super hard, and HJK just has 0 switch-ins aside from the Gourgeist and the Musharna. And I didn't really see Musharna coming this week because I bring Scolipede every single week. I figured Gourgeist could, but even then that was iffy at best, and if you wanted to bring a more offensive team, then Gourgeist just didn't fit. Aside from that, I guess I can go into the rest of the team. Bandit Hitmonlee, like I said, no spin. Specs a Greninja with Dual Stab, Water Shuriken, and T-Spikes. Necrozma is Psychic, Calm Mind, Moonlight, Thunderwave. Fizdef with some special attack investment. I believe it's enough to 2-hit KO a uninvested Zardex, so then it can't like DD in my face, and I live any +1 hit, so it can't just set up it in front of me. And that's what the T-Wave's for. Jolteon is Bolt Beam with Volt Switch and Wish, Modest. Wish because I didn't really need a 4th move, and I didn't really need a 4th move, so it has Wish on it. Scolipede is standard, Dual Stab, Protect, Baton Pass. It has Poisonium this time because reasons. Buginium just didn't seem like it would work as well, and I really didn't expect the Musharna. I expected the Finny if he was going to bring a defensive mon, so that's that. And then last but not least is a max HP Adamant offensive Rocks Garchomp with EQ Dragon Claw and Incinerate for berries. Mainly Cobra Berry on Gourgeist, Citrus or Chesto Berry on Rotom, or then like, I don't know, Custap maybe on Fortress or something. Cobra Berries, Kebia Berries, whatever kind of berries that they wanted to use that would stop my Hitmonlee from killing them, or my other Pokemon from killing them. Incinerates just seemed really useful to do that, and like, because of Sturdy, any fire move I pick is going to be a 2-hit KO, so I figured why not pop berries while I was doing it. So he leads Fortress as I lead Garchomp. Nothing fancy, I'm just going to Incinerate. As it brings it down to 90, he sets up his rocks, I'm like, whatever. He goes into a Rotom Wash as I set up my own rocks. I go for a Dragon Claw, doing 40%, which is kind of nice. He Hydro Pumps, and recovers a little bit with leftovers. I go for a D-Claw again, and I crit him. And that crit's a little big. Hydro Pump doing 35 means that, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, HP Ice would kill? Or it would, I don't know if it would kill, but it would certainly do a lot. But he went for HP Ice there, as he said. So I didn't run the calcs. But 35 from a neutral hit into a 4x super effective move. I'm gonna do calcs while here in the battle. Maybe. Because it's not exactly double a Hydro Pump damage. You feel me? Because a 2x super effective HP Ice would be less damage than Hydro. So then you double the less damage effective Hydro, and maybe it was possibly a roll. But anyway, that's besides the point. In comes the Gorgeist. I'm going to Incinerate to pop any Cobra Berry. I know a Wisp is coming, I just didn't want to switch into anything, and if he went for like Leech Seed as my Greninja came in, that would be really annoying. He uses Synthesis as I get up at T-Spikes. I'm Choice, so I'm not going to stay in as he Leech Seeds here. I believe I toss up a Wish because I wasn't sure what he wanted to go for. Yeah, I do toss up a Wish. I'm not even invested, so it's purely there for like nothing. This return kills me with a crit, which is a little annoying, although I don't think it mattered. It was a roll if I'm not mistaken. He goes for a return again, which kind of tells me he's Scarfed, but it turns out to be Banded, and that's not great. I low roll that Mega Horn too. It was like super in my favor to kill, and it was a guaranteed kill if he was uninvested, but I guess he had some bulk in there and he killed me. So that's neither here nor there. I get to go into whatever I want now. I go into my Necro because Necro kind of wins at this point. If you look at the rest of his team and the Necrozma, he can't really touch it, especially with Gorgeist potentially getting poisoned. He goes into Zerachion and I'm like, okay, I can just 2 KO this. As he decides to SD my face as I just Psychic and bring him down into poison range. Maybe he thought I was like a Calm Mind stored power set and I had to Calm Mind in order to really be a damage threat to the Terrakion. And if so, that was really smart on him because I do bring stored power Necro every opportunity that I can. Especially since it's the same Scolipede every single week. But no, this time it's just Psychic, Calm Mind, normal nonsense garbage. And he decides to set up in front of my Necrozma again as I just Psychic, and I'm not sure why, but he goes for a Sleep Talk there. I guess it was a misclick, but even if he rested, Psychic was a 2-hit KO because of my investment. I'm just going to Calm Mind in this thing's face because it's poisoned as he Leech Seeds, and the Calm Mind makes it so that it's a guaranteed 2-hit KO as he Will-O-Wisps it, and which kind of tells me that he doesn't really have a way to hit this anyway. It's probably just mono grass move or something. He goes into Fortress and lets it die to rocks, and then he brings in the Gorgeist, who would then die to the Psychic. I debated recovering there to give the kill to Greninja, but if he Synthesis, it would be a little annoying and take longer. But another quick game, just like last week, but I had a lot of time to build because of the week break, so I decided to build my UBC teams early since transactions were done and nobody could make more trades. I knew their final teams, so I could just build ahead of time, and since NPL had a week off, I decided to take time to actually build for UBC, and it's showing off because like I'm getting really solid wins again, and I think this puts me on a 4-game win streak. So I will catch you guys next week with more UBC, and yeah, peace.